Hi, everybody. Dave from Metacoin. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to explain using ripped from the headlines results. We're going to explain the concept of impermanent loss. Generally speaking, an impermanent loss is kind of like you had 100 shares of stock X and you paid $1 for them, and now they're worth 30 cents each, and that would be an impermanent loss of 70%, right? But in crypto, there's a whole bunch of other stuff related to liquidity pools and pooling resources together and all of that. It makes it a little more difficult to understand the concept, especially when you're taking some of coin X and an equal amount dollars-wise of coin Y, pulling them together and then hoping for the best. So this is what we're going to do as we walk you through this. I'm going to pull up my screen. I'm going to do the share screen thing. And there it is, share. And then I'm going to go to, ooh, look, your screen sharing is very exciting. And then I'm going to go to this presentation that I created. It says, what is impermanent loss? And so here's how we go. We bought something called kimchi, and kimchi was interesting because the idea behind kimchi was another food product, right? And it sounded like sushi or some of the other ones. It had this mystery attached to it. And when it first traded, it was trading at about $8 each. Thank the good Lord we did not get involved at $8 per kimchi. In fact, we waited quite a bit for the initial excitement to die down. And then we thought, hey, a penny each, or in this case, as you see on the screen, about 1.1 cents each. We thought that was a good idea. So we got in here at $532 total. So it was roughly 0.75 ETH. And ETH was trading at $366 each. We'll get to that in a second. And then the kimchi was 1.1 cents each. What happened? Well, let's look today at what this stake looks like. The stake initially was 30,700 kimchi. The value of that right now is 13 cents because as you see here on the screen, 0.0004 dollars per. So it's like 4/100ths of a cent. Yeah, 4/100ths of a cent each. It's not very good. It didn't do very well. But we got some sort of interest from this kimchi, and the interest we got, as you see here, is the amount we harvested, 200,000 of these. And they were saying was about 1,800% interest. So that's divided by 365, 1,800% APY, and annual percentage yield. So it comes down to giving us about 30% more per day. So that's 200,000 over the course of the few weeks that we bought this, that we owned this. We harvested 200,000. Those are worth $84.22. It's not bad were it trading at an even par value of a penny of what we purchased it at initially. So look at this. The initial purchase of 0.75 ETH with the ETH price of $379. That's gone up a little bit. So it's now worth $285 as opposed to going back here, $266. We made $19 on the ETH. We lost some money on the kimchi portion of it, even with the staking, the harvesting that we got out. So here's the net and the whole purpose of this presentation. 30,000 kimchi to start and 0.75 ETH to start. The LP gave us interest. We got 200,000 more of these tokens. We now have 230,000 kimchi, but those 230,000 are only worth $92. So that plus the ETH that we got, $382.22 is the total value of our pool. It's $149.78 lost, and that is an impermanent loss of 28.2%. So what can we learn from all this? Well, we could get this money back, right? If it goes back to where it was, then that's not impermanent loss anymore. If it's 1/10 of 1 cent, I'm sorry, if it's even if it's 1/10 of 1 cent, that would be a gain based on where we are right now. If it gets back to the penny, roughly the penny that we had bought it at, 200,000 pennies is, carry the one, it's $2,000. So that would be okay. That would be a pretty decent growth. But that's not what's happening. So that's impermanent loss explained. About 28.2% down is what we are looking at, but we're also holding a value of 230,000 of these lovely kimchi coins. So tune back in later and we'll explain another concept for you. But for now, this has been impermanent loss explained through the ripped from the headline example of kimchi, one of those coins that well, we hope you didn't buy it at $8 each. We hope you didn't buy it at 1 cent each like we did. But maybe we'll all get lucky and get back to where it was. Thanks for watching. Peace to you and yours.